Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. Now batting Joe Adele. Plenty of offense. This one, Singy, I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
One away. Ground ball right side. Young. Oops, he came home with it. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll pull into second safely. One down. Here's Adam Frazier. Ground ball to the right side. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. But it's not in time. Base hit. This one popped up. Young settles underneath it. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the king.
This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Hey. Strike two. Pulled out on strikes. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
In the air, left field, base hit, one run is in. Fires it to the plate, safe! In comes the run from second. And 15-4 is our score. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 15-5. Swings through that one for strike two. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 15-8.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
So 2 down, Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This one in the air, right field. That one back there, and a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. 8th inning coming up. Mariners on. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Canzone gets his lead at first with nobody out. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Rudder goes again. Puts a bunt down. Picks it up with a bare hand, and very nicely done for the out.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time.
Hold on. He's coming home.
Nope.
And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. The tag, he's out at the plate. Wow, that was scary. Someone definitely missed a sign there. 2 down, nobody on. Taps softly to the right side. Throws to first. 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Hey. Looks like the weather could actually. Here comes the manager out of the.
For Seattle, number 55, Gabe Spire.
Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Hey! The 0-2.
Nope. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Rob Refsnyder.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Left field. Fair ball. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Cole Young.
Runner takes off for third. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. And he's out. What a break for the defense. Bottom 9.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 75, Andres Munoz.
That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Munoz, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Popped up. Young gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez under it. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. There's the strike. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. That's the ball game. 15-8 the final. Live from Arlington, Texas, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. Just about to get started. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Arlington. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Ripped on a line to center. Hellman takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
It's softly on the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Raleigh with another scorching run of play lately. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he'll reach second with one away.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
He's trying for third. Chopped to the left side, but it kicks foul.
You know, honestly, Boog, it's never really fun as a player to hear your name coming up in trade with.
Runner goes again. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Runner goes again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Runner on the move again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just starting out here in Arlington. Runner goes again. On the ground. But that rolls foul. Runner on the move again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score on the board first. It's 1 zip. 1 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Runners on the move. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1. The tag, he's out at the plate. Wow, that was scary. Someone definitely missed a sign there. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner goes again. Puts a bunt down. Berger fires over to first. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Wyatt Langford will hit next. On the ground to third, Donovan fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3. We move ahead to the top of the second now, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ground ball right side. Berger takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Bounce to the right and foul ball. On the ground right side. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the second. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
He makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Now here's Andrew McCutchen.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. We played back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Oh, look at the stop, and they get the out. Back to the top of the Seattle order, J.P. Crawford now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Here's your one. Runner on the go again. And it stays fair. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out on the tag.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out.
Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Doubled his first time. Runner on the go. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ref Snyder off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. Duran getting to start at 3rd in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late on that fastball. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And that's a great play for the out. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He popped out his first time.
Nimmo.
This one chopped up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit. In there for strike 1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Naylor with some... impressive production lately. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Grounded out his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. One left for Seattle, but they're on top 2-0.